guys, how are you all doing? I hope you're safe wherever you are, each and every one of you. I hope you're keeping up. I hope you're keeping yourself warm. So yeah, so guys, I had missed you, but before I tell you what the video will be all about, first of all, let me show you my nails. I hope you can see them, right? So yeah, I got to do my nails. I love this color. I've never done such kind of a mixture, but it turns out so good. And a ring, I bought for myself this ring just yesterday. I saw someone, these hawkers who usually hawk rings. So I saw someone, and because I love silver, I was like, these rings look so good. Yeah, I hope you can see it well. So I got it at 350 Kenyan shillings. 350 Kenyan shillings. And then finally, after procrastinating for long, I got a chance to do my hair. How does it look, guys? Comment. Rate it out of 10. Tell me 0 to 10. Tell me how good does it look and how bad does it look. Nijua kama niliwaangusha. I think these things are usually called spring twist, if I'm not wrong. I think they are, I don't know the name. I just found it on Pinterest, and then I called my salonist and I told her, this is what actually I had. If you check at my previous videos, but there were few, if you noticed my previous videos, but then at the moment ziko nyingi, so I added another one ndio zikakuwa this too much, yani zikaja kwa kichwa vizuri. So I think they are spring twist, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, and they go for 520 each, per packet 520. So depending kama unashukua kichwa mzima, kama ni kichwa nusu kama yangu, I used 3 packets. So depending na pia size ya kichwa, you know, there are people who have big heads, there are some who have small heads. So depending with the size of your head, I don't want to tell you that you can use 3 packets or 2 packets, niwe utaamua depending na the size of your head. So today's video, I just thought, actually my Wi-Fi is not working at the moment. Kulikuwa na an issue na mambo na stima, so my Wi-Fi, my router ikazimika, yani Wi-Fi ikapotea. There is no internet connection as we speak at the moment. So I thought, let me do guys you a video about what? About how I was stolen in Nairobi. Not the first time coming to Nairobi. I mean, I was born and bred in Nairobi, but the first time I was stolen, yani the first time I encountered this thing. Yani I could hear people, watu wakibiwa Nairobi. I could hear stories from my friend telling me nilibiwa Nairobi, but I've never encountered such an incident. Not until in 2021 May. That is when the first and the last. I have never been stolen since that year. Yani since that day, I was character developed in terms of now na wizi wa Nairobi. So since that time, I think nilichanuka, but I think some things happened for a reason, because if kama singewahi ibiwa that time, sasa ningekuwa nimeibiwa vitu mingi. Kwanza especially now that I have 2 phones, zingekuwa zishaenda zote. But thank God I went through such an incident. Sasa hizi nimechanuka. Sometimes I usually go to town with my 2 phones. Yani sijaziweka anywhere. I go without a handbag, maybe I go without a jumper. Yani I've worn clothes that don't have pockets. And I manage. I go to town, I do my errands, and I come back home with my 2 phones, and I'm like, hey, what? Anyway, so it was around, not actually around, it was on no, it was actually on May 2021. The year was 2021. And I had actually freshly finished high school. And so I was in college. I was in my second, was it 2.1? Yeah, second year in university. So this May, my dad had bought for me a phone. It was actually my first phone, coming to think of it. Yeah, it was actually my first phone. It was an Oppo. I can't remember which Oppo, not unless I get the box. I have the box in my bedroom, but it was an Oppo phone. It was such a good phone for 15,000. Yani, being it is your first phone, yani, and it's near 15,000. Hey, baba yangu amenipenda kunipenda bwana. So I was bought that phone pale TRM, and it was on, I can't remember the day, but I remember it was on May 31st. May has 31 days. Yeah, it was on May 31st. So nilikuwa nimetoka shule. I was commuting from home to school because it was not far from home to school. So I was commuting before I shifted now to going to living to hostels, not za shule but hostels za mtu, yani mtu alijenga apartment akaifanya ikuwe hostels za wanafunzi, so hazikuwa za shule before that. So I was commuting from school to home to school. So this day, hiyo 31st May, nilikuwa nimetoka shule. It was around 12:01 hapo. Yeah, nilikuwa nimetoka class ya asubuhi. So it was around 12:01 hapo. So nikitoka, when I was just, imagine hata nilikuwa nimebakisha dakika kidogo, like 5 minutes ama yani zikienda sana, maybe 10 to 15 minutes nifike nyumbani. So before nifike nyumbani kulikuanga na I don't want to give the details of where we live, but kunakuanga na, what is it called, a flyover. Yani ukishukishwa stage kuna flyover, unapanda unaenda hiyo side nyingine, sadi unaenda home. So nikikaribia tu home hivi nikapatana na there are two gentlemen. One was a dark man, tall, and then the other one was short but a brown man. So the tall dark one akaniapproach, akaniambia, sasa mrembo, at first me I have this tabia ya whenever I am on the road, it doesn't matter niko town, it doesn't matter niko Kasarani, it doesn't, yani wherever I am, as long as I am alone, nikitembea tu hivi ukiniita ama hata unisalimie sasa mrembo, imagine me I'm not that type ya kusalimika. Me imagine na ignore. Yani hadi some men usually say ati mrembo ni sometimes ni vizuri kusalimika na unaringa. I hope you get how these men who vile huwa wanaongea usipowasalimia. So me personally, I think that is just me, that is just my habit. Huwa siwasalimii kabisa. I just, yes nasikia, but I just assume and continue walking. But I don't know what happened this day, nikasimamishwa na nikasimama. Ndio huyo mtu akaniapproach akaniambia there's a child, sijui akaniambia first we work pale K24 na kuna children's home tunatafuta, sijui ilikuwa inaitwa aje, Jesus can I remember a children's home. Na mind you, where we live hakuna children's home karibu. How dumb was I? Hakukuwa na children's home karibu. So akaniambia we work sijui K24, sijui na a mission group, kazi yetu ni kwenda kusaidia ma children's home, na tulikuwa sijui were directed to this place, tukaambiwa there's a children's home around. So mimi nikawaambia, first of all mimi nikawaambia kweli, nikamwambia mimi hapa hakunanga children's home karibu, but there's a children's home haiko karibu actually, but iko mbali sana, and that is the only children's home iko tu hiyo area yote that constituency, that whole constituency. Hey, ulimi pole. That is the only children's home iko karibu na hiyo, yani that whole constituency, we ndashinda hapa, constituency. That is the only children's home nilikuwa najua. So mimi nikamwambia hakuna children's home najua iko hapa karibu, but kuna yenye najua na ndio the only children's home kwa hii area yote. Hata ukizunguka kwingine hautapata children's home. Akaniuliza iko wapi, nikamueleza. Akaniambia if you don't mind unaweza nipeleka. Nikamwambia saa hii siwezi, nimetoka shule na niko na haraka na kuna vitu naenda kufanya. Akaniambia before uende madam, ndio sasa akanisalimia. Mind you, when we met hakunisalimianga, ndio akanisalimia akaniambia na by the way unaitwa hivi na hivi, I can't remember their names. Akaniambia naitwa tuseme John, naitwa John na ninaitwa Kevin, and what is your name? Nikamwambia my name is Christy. So in the process of kunisalimia akaniguzia hapa kamoshi, na nikaona moshi kitoka. I think that is not the moment I got confused, completely confused, because I don't know, yani my mindset, yani I was not myself. In short, let me say that I was not myself. I was not thinking proper, uprightly. I was not thinking vizuri, yani I was not Christine, I was somebody else. I think vile alinipulizia hapa ni hiyo dawa sasa alinipulizia. Sasa ndio akaniambia sijui tunaweza tembea. Ai, alinitembeza jamani. I was so stupid. I was so stupid. Akanitembeza. Tukavuka hiyo flyover. Sasa si unajua nilikuwa nishavuka nikaenda hii side ya kwenda home. Sasa tukirudi tukavuka tena ndio sasa tukarudi na hii side nyingine. Sasa nikawa tunaelekea side ya Tao. Tukatembea kumbe their main aim ya kunitembeza hivyo ilikuwa kunitoa karibu na hapo kwetu, hapo area kwetu, anipeleke place mbali, yani hata watu wasisuspect, yani wakae ni kama tunajuana. So akanitembeza tukafika point, nikamwambia mimi nimechoka, hata bedhe nilikuwa naenda home, siwache nirudi home. So before nirudi wakaniambia before uende madam, si unajua sasa washanipulizia dawa, I'm not thinking like I am not Christine, I'm not thinking well. Wakaniambia before urudi si utupatie simu na sijui hatuna hata fare. Aliniambia si unisaidie na simu nipigie mtu na hatuna simu. Unaweza tusaidie na simu tupigie mtu. Si mimi nikawapatia simu huko nyuma. My phone cover ilikuwa, you know, it was on 31st May and that incident happened on 1st June Madaraka Day. I will never forget. Yani hiyo simu ilikasirisha babangu, the fact that yani haminingi niliibiwangu simu. He used to tell me that nilipea wanaume simu. Yaki my dad, the way he talks sometimes, akina si ni kuwapatia niliibiwa. Yani I can understand as a parent, because imagine my dad bought that phone for me on 31st May and then 1st June Madaraka Day the phone is gone. You can imagine. Yani hata 24 hata 24 hours hazikuisha na hiyo simu. You can imagine. Yani hata ndio nilikuwa sasa nimeinstall WhatsApp, nimeinstall Instagram. Yani sasa hiyo 1st June ndio sasa nilikuwa sasa niende niactivate, yani niingie kwa mitandao, nianze sijui content, sijui niingie TikTok. That time ndio TikTok ilikuwa inavuma sana. Kama huko TikTok, wewe ulikuwa unakaa, wewe ulikuwa unaonekana mshamba, not like sai kama huko TikTok, like it's not a big deal, but back then like 3 years ago, TikTok was such a big deal. So I understand my dad. I understand where he came from. Vile tu alikuwa amekasirika. Hata mimi ningekuwa mzazi na mtoto wangu amefanyiwa hivyo, hata mimi singembembeleza, ningekasirika just the same way my dad got angry. So nikawapatia simu, kumbe hata hakuna kupiga, walikuwa wanapiga ni kujifanya. So my simu yangu cover, it was this, you see the way you buy a phone alafu unapatanga the transparent cover ya simu ni hiyo transparent. Before you buy for yourself these fancy covers, so inakuwa tu transparent ya simu when you buy the phone for the first time. So hiyo ndio nilikuwa nimeweka, but sikuwa nimesettle na simu. I had not thought of buying another cover. So hiyo ndio nilikuwa nimeweka and had kept some money change yangu hapo nyuma. So nikawapatia na pesa, nikawapatia na of course ukibuy simu zinakujanga na earphones. Nikawapatia na earphones na nikawapatia na simu yenyewe. So wakaniambia unaweza tembea, you see this post za stima, vikingi za stima hizi kubwa. Huyo the black tall man akaniambia uhesabu mpaka 12 post, ukifika hapo usimame, tutakuja. Wacha tuongee na huyu client, yani nitembee hizo 12 post, nikifika hapo niwangoje, niwapatie private time ongee na yeye. Sasa ndio yani hata niliwapatia tu vizuri, like sijui get my other phone waonyesha, niliwapatia ndio shika. Ndio hii simu shika. So mimi nikatembea nikihesabu. Imagine how stupid was I. Nikatembea nikihesabu ati 1 2 3 4 5 mpaka zikafika 12. Nikafika hapo na waliniambia nikifika hapo I should not try to turn back. Yani nikae tu vile tu straight niko, they will just come. Kumbe that was just a tactic of them escaping. Ndio nisiangalie nyuma, niwaone alafu ni shout like washikwe. If you are kama ushaienda such an experience, please comment below in the comment section and let me know how was your experience by the way, because these people, they can be so rough, they can ruin your day, yani ayapana. So nikafika on the 12th post, nikasimama, alafu sasa nikakaa like 5 minutes, ndio sasa nikaanza kufikiria bethe what am I doing here? By the way, is my phone? By the way, where is my money and where are my... Yani vitu zenye nilikuwa nazo kwa mikono, where are they? They can hit niangalie nyuma. Kuangalia nyuma, oh, everybody is... Yani kila mtu anafanya tu biashara yake. Everybody is going on with their normal lives. Yani ilikaa ni kama there's nothing happened. Luckily or unluckily kulikuwa na watu wa bodaboda. So unajua hizi ma stages za bodaboda. So I approached a bodaboda guy hapo kwa stage, nikaenda nikamuuliza, sasa kuna wanaume wawili umeona wakiwa wamesimama tu hapa nyuma yenu. Akaniambia, hii madam hakuna sijaona watu kama hao. Kumbe hao watu walienda kitambo. Wacha sasa nianze kutense. My heart was beating. Nakumbuka those compositions we were writing when we were in primary. My heart was beating like the West African drum. I cannot relate to those compositions. That is how my heart was beating. Nikaanza. And the way my dad, you see, my dad he's not this kind of softy parent. Oh, you know, he's such a strict and a harsh dad, but anyway, hiyo strictness yake ndio imenifikisha hapa, because sometimes I usually sit down and think, hey, if my dad was a softie, because my mom is a softie. So if my dad was a softie also, my life will be terrible. Thank God my mom is such a softie. My mom ananga hiyo kali yenye babangu ako nayo. But my dad, he's a no nonsense man. So nikaanza kutense, guy, what will I tell my dad? Nitaanza kumwambia je simu nilibaiwa jana na imeenda leo. Yani hata nikaanza kulia, yani I looked like a mad person on the road. Kwa barabara ungeniangalia, yani nilikuwa hata nimechizi. So nikaenda polisi. I sitawaambia which police station, but I went to the nearby police station. I reported. Yani in short, ukibiwa tu simu, just forget about it, because utaitrack, upate hata iko Kenya, imepelekwa Uganda, yani isha exportiwa. So yeah, I went to the police station, tukapiga simu haiendi, juu hata walienda na laini zangu. Tukapiga hizo laini haziendi, yani hata zishablokiwa kitambo, hata zishatolewa. I was just frustrated. I felt like yani earth will just fall apart and just swallow me as whole as I am, because that was just one of my worst days ever in my life, especially that year. That was just my worst day. So yeah, that is it. So nikaenda home jioni. Sasa unajua kama kitu kama hiki happen, unanyenyekeanga, unakaanga, hata mzazi akikuangalia anaweza ona what is wrong with you. So my dad akakuja home, akamwambia, you don't look okay mama, what is wrong? Nikamwambia my phone was stolen. Yani hata yeye hakuamini. My dad hakuamini, alinikelelesha nini. So what he did to teach me as a lesson, to give me that as a lesson, what he did, he gave me 2,000, akaniambia enda shop, buy this, this katululu, this button simu ya kufinya, this vitu tusimu tudogo katululu. I hope everybody knows katululu. Katululu is just this small phone where it has buttons. It is written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, where you just press like that. No, it's not a smartphone. It's not a touch screen phone. So he gave me 2,000. I went to the shop. I bought that katululu. Hey, my goodness. Yani, I felt so bad because I was freshly in campus. Yani, even my campus fellow students would laugh at me sometimes because yani walikuwa wanashanga, si udem alikuwa na simu poa, alikuwa na Oppo, kwani ilienda wapi sasa anatumia katululu. Yani I felt so bad. I would isolate myself, sikuwa nataka kuona mtu. Yani nilikuwa na feel vibaya because I couldn't be on WhatsApp, I couldn't be on TikTok, I couldn't be on I don't know, Instagram. Life was just miserable for me. So that katululu served me for it actually didn't last long, for like 3 months or 4 months. Then I learned my lesson, and then my dad bought me another phone. That was now my third phone. And then that one, I stayed for it for like 2 years. It was never stolen, where I learned my lesson the hard way. It was never stolen, it's just got old. it started misbehaving, so I had to sell it to my friend, and then I was bought 2 other phones. Now the current 2 phones that I have. So yeah, that was just my short experience of how I came, of how I was character developed in Nairobi na hizi stories za wizi. But hey manze, yani I usually come to think of it now and I'm like, it's so funny, nilibiwanga tu mara moja peke yake na sijawahi biwa tena. Just the other day, like 2 years ago, a lady actually was trying kuniibia, but now it came to my mind that the trick she was using ni yenye how those 2 men were using. So nikamwambia madam, wewe waacha. Kwanza she approached me well, akaniambia I'm called Lucy, I don't know, sijui I work sijui with an organization that helps sijui needy people, children's home, and I was looking for a children's home. Do you know of any children's home around here? Now that time I was living in the hostel. I had shifted from home. I was now living in the hostel, not school hostels, but somebody's apartment, alijenga, and then he made that apartment to be hostels for students. I was living there. So nikamwambia madam, before even we continue, I know this trick. I was once tricked that, and I got myself into trouble. My phone, my money, and my earphones went, so I just yani sitakupatia hata emoji express. I know what you want to steal from me. And I think alijua, akatoka, akaniambia, oh sorry madam, maybe I've confused you. Confused me, yani na tulipatana tu kwa barabara, vile tunaweza patana kwa barabara ni kusimamisha all of a sudden kuze madam sasa nini. I think alitumia hiyo confusing ati I have confused you as an excuse because nilimwambia I know what you're trying to do to me, unajaribu kuniibia, na hiyo I won't actually stand here to have a conversation with you. Imagine that is how she went. She disappeared from my eyesight, and I've never encountered such an incident again. Me I can't. Mi nilicha. Kama ninaweza enda tao with 2 phones na nirudi na zote, mimi nilichanuka Mungu wangu. I learned my lesson the hard way. But anyway, I would also like to know your experiences, different experiences of how you guys, wengine kama ulikuwa umetoka ushago ukakuja kuanza maisha Nairobi, kama uliibiwa. I would also like to know kindly. Please niambie hapo in the comment section below. Please type uniambie how was your experience. Ni nini uliibiwa? Like, was it your first time kuibiwa, your second time? What are the kind of the lessons that you learned? Yeah, and such things. I'll be so happy to reply to each and every one of you. And before I end the video, guys, I wanted to show you how I usually do not my makeup. I'm not a makeup artist. I actually don't know how to do my makeup. I have a makeup artist who does my makeup. But this is just for the video. Nilifanya it for the video, nisikae too plain. So because every time I usually apply this nikienda nje, everybody's usually like, oh Joanna, I love your vile umepaka, sijui umetumia nini, how do you do this? It's just a simple thing. So I usually use this Sleeping Baby, sijui kama mnaiona, Jesus, yeah, it can be seen. So I usually use this Sleeping Baby mafuta, na hii mafuta imekaa, coming to think of it, you know, this is what I used to use when I was in high school. Na ina expire lini, what election expire? I'm using an expired 2023, it's already January. Oh, it expired last year, January. I'm using it a year later, but the good thing of these oils was inakupeleka. Imagine, hii mafuta nilikuwa naitumia when I was in high school. When was that? Around 2019, 2020, imagine. Almost 3 years down the line, bado iko, but sijui kama mnaiona, iko karibu kuisha. Na inanukianga vizuri, hiyo kipaka mtoto inanukianga vizuri. I love this Sleeping Baby because hainiletangi any pimples on my, you know, I have a sensitive skin. So when I apply this is what I usually apply, and then I sweat a lot, so I don't apply lotion in my face. Unlike other people, I hear there are people who apply lotion in their faces. I don't. Me personally, I can't, because my skin is sensitive. Nitaanza kupata rashes na mathundo. So this is what I usually use. This naitumia na eye pencil, so that inside isikae the black nini line isikae too dry. So I dip kidogo and then I shape. This is, of course, who doesn't know this is an eye pencil. Pia hii nimekaa nayo. This is when I was in campus first year. So I use this, just these three things, and my lips, the outcome looks so perfect. This is the pink. I don't know if you guys know this kind of lip gloss. Nearly ina niningi color, ukipaka ina change color. So this one I bought it at 150, very cheap at 150. This was 50 bob, so 150, 50, that's 200. I can't remember this oil, but of course is kind of expensive, around 200, 300 hapo. So yeah, and that's it. Na makeup yangu inatokea smart. So allow me guys to end this video at this particular point. Now please guys, kindly subscribe, like, share and comment. Tafadhali please, I beg you all in the name of the Lord, please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Mpuria727. Like, share and comment guys. Let's engage with each other, let's get to know each other, let's support each other. You know, this in this world it's all about kusaidiana, supporting each other, because you don't, tomorrow is never guaranteed. Haujui kama kesho tunaweza patana, because I always believe that it is only mountains that don't meet. As long as we are human beings, we are living on the same earth, in one way or another we will meet one day. And before I end this video guys, I will do a night routine. I'm not sure if I will do this video today because now my internet is misbehaving. But once it's back, I will do a night routine, a skincare night routine of what I usually, because some people ask me, how comes your skin is so flawless, ainanga ma pimples nini. I will show you the secret, but one of the secret is this one. Don't mind tu tunitwangu nimeka. This is just a cream, ni white. Sijui kama mtaiona vizuri. Now it smells so good. This one I bought it at place inaitwaje when it was opened. Give me a minute, I remember that name. Oh Jesus, not Garden City, this place. Ooh, this place that is in KU, it's something city. China Square. Ooh. Hey, it has taken me a million times to remember China Square. You remember China Square when sometime last year vile iliintroduciwa, people were going to China Square to buy things because watu walikuwa nasema ni cheap. The first times, I hope you guys can remember the first times China Square watu walikuwa nakimbililia vitu. So I was also not left out. Vile nilisikia vitu ni cheap, I also went to do some shopping. This is one of the things I bought. It's an olive skincare cream. So this is what helps my face not looks isitoke ma pimples ama mathundo. But I will do a night routine, a full detailed night routine, and I'll share with you guys. Maybe it might help one if not all. So guys, let me wrap this video at this particular point. I am so grateful for your time, and kindly guys watch this video to the end. See, it's not a long video, it's only a video of 28 minutes. Just spare 28 minutes to just watch this video to the end. You like, you share, you subscribe. Kama uko na rafiki, chukua simu yake uweke jina yangu Mpuria727, you subscribe. Wende kwa rafiki mwingine uchukue simu yake uingie YouTube Mpuria727, subscribe. We keep moving guys. I will be so happy tukifika 30 subscribers. I will be so happy. So I don't think I have anything else to add or to remove. So yeah, that's it guys. So until my goodness, my phone was almost falling. So until next time, see ya.